when you go to that space that she has, and when you go to any space that somebody's holding a space for you, where you can really explore, what am I about?
Mm.
Journey of life.
Yeah.
And if you can explore that, then you can explore what is you about when it comes to being a leader. There is a lot of layers to this, and it is hard to have those moments if somebody is not holding the container for you.
Yeah.
That's what you offer them in your place. That's
Yeah.
what we I offer in some of the group coaching, because you need that space. Because if it is on your own, you think about this, it becomes irritating. What will you do? You go and decide to do laundry. You think of all the chores in the world that you need to do.
Yeah.
And then you come back and say, "Oh, I have a procrastination problem." No, you don't have a procrastination problem. It's just that you are not able to emotionally deal with it. Procrastination comes from not emotionally unresolved situations, really.
Mm.
You're
Yeah.
trying to avoid dealing with them. So
Yeah.
consider that in your journey. How do you build that container for yourself?
Yeah. And as a leader, I would add, how do you create that container and that safe space for others?
Wow,
I
thank you.
see so many leaders entering meeting rooms from a place of stress and
Mm,
from a place of time limit and entering with a nervousness, and there again reflecting, like, how do I show up? I like the concept of pause. And sometimes I say, when you go into a meeting room, which, because we have back to back meetings, we don't even have time for lunch, or going to the restroom is very difficult. So change that, please. But when you step into a meeting room with your boss or with your peers or with your team, take a deep breath and ask yourself, how do I want to show up in this meeting? What does this team or this person need from me right now? And
mm,
how can I impact the outcome of this meeting in a positive, effective, and efficient way?
mm,
That's all you need to do to make a major shift, to let go of all the stress from your earlier meeting or from something that happened at home or whatever. And breathing also physiologically changes your your state, basically. If you are extremely nervous, if you are extremely agitated or anxious or whatever, my best advice for leaders in corporate is go to the restroom, breathe for 5 minutes, breathe in 3 or 4, and breathe out 6. And you will basically calm down your brain, you will calm down your body, you will lower your heart rate, and you then go into the meeting. That's It's crazy. It's all it takes. We are completely capable of changing our state in 5 minutes. If you don't believe me, please try it and let me know, because I know it will work. Yeah. You don't need 50 minutes of meditation, 5 minutes of breathing. No.
yeah, thank you for that. The research that you need really is much faster available to you. It's just building that button to reset. I had a client who was a global in charge of the global accounts for a big corporate for a big international corporation, and he was like, "Oh my god, I back to back meetings." I'm sure everybody's familiar with that. You know what change we made?